Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. On today's DIY project, I just want to show you guys some more fall DIY decor. I'm using these 3 old books. I was going to use these markers to, well, they're actually paint markers, but I ended up using a permanent marker. Also, you'll need some paint, and you can use some spray paint if you would like to, but I ended up just using some acrylic paint that I had. Here you see I completely changed everything that I wanted to do. I at first wanted to paint it this gray color and make it look distressed, but at the end I really didn't like the outcome, so I changed it up. As you can see here, I really didn't like the distressed look. It didn't look polished enough for me, so I ended up mixing 2 colors that I already had. I had a black chalk paint and I had a blue acrylic paint that I just mixed together and created this navy blue color. As you can see, one of them is a little patchy, but that's the bottom book, so I didn't really worry too much about the patchiness on that. And we're just going to prepare our books to distress them. I'm going to use gold to distress it, and I am going to write on the spines a cute little fall saying. So now we're getting ready to distress our books, and I'm using an old foundation brush that I really didn't like, so I'm just going to use it to paint with. I'm going to dab a little bit of the gold on the paintbrush and wipe off the excess as much as I can on the plate, and then I'm going to lightly stroke the brush on top of the book, making sure to stay as light-handed as I possibly can so that I don't make the same mistake that I made previously. So as you can see here, I'm just taking my brush and I'm just going around the edges and making it slightly distressed, not extremely distressed as the last one. Making sure that I hit the edges and the folds of the book. And I'll continue this process for the remaining books. Here I'm getting ready to create my sayings on the spine of the book, and I'm just going to use a gold Sharpie marker that I have on hand. You can use your Cricut, you can use adhesive letters, whatever you would like to use, or you can even paint on your words. But I'm going to use my Sharpie. And so now I'm just going to line it up, and at first I was going to do it on the edge, but then I decided to switch it up and center it. So you're going to want to see the center of the book, and you're going to want to start your first letter. And my saying is going to be, "Hey there, pumpkin." So we are on to our second project, and on this project I'm just going to take an old frame that I have, and I am going to paint it a solid gray color, and I'm going to place a cute little fall saying on the center of it. And you want to make sure that when you're painting this frame, particularly this frame, because it has grooves, that you want to make sure that your paintbrush is able to get into the grooves. But if you grab one from Dollar Tree, it most likely won't have as many grooves as this one. This one was just an old one that I had lying around. So if you grab one from Dollar Tree, it shouldn't be as difficult to get the paint in the grooves. And now we have our frame finally painted. I ended up doing 2 layers of paint on this frame, and for my saying I just took a piece of paper, I wrote it on the paper, and I taped it to the back of the frame. And now I'm just going to take my Sharpie and I'm going to trace those letters onto the glass. And here's the final piece. I have it set up on my coffee table with a few other items that we've made in other videos. If you want to check those out, that's especially that cute pumpkin over to the right, you can check those out in our playlist. And here's our coffee table books. And here is our frame. I have it set up in my kitchen just as a cute little fall accent. You can place it wherever you would like to. And I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time.